One selfie, 2 million likes. One episode, 200 grand. But tonight, one actor will smash every pay record in K-drama history, and it's not who you think. Stick around. The real #1 drives to set in a bulletproof Maybach, rehearses a single tear 48 times, and still slips out at 2 a.m. to donate cash anonymously. Buckle up, Idol Insider fam. Top 10 highest paid Korean actors of 2025 starts now. Watch till the end. #1 left the industry speechless. K-drama paychecks aren't local news anymore. They're on par with Hollywood. And every upgrade, every brand deal, every $1,000,001 clause flips the Seoul stock market. You asked for fresh names, bigger numbers, and an unfiltered money tour. We read all your comments. So yes, Byeon Woo-seok, Jo In-sung, even action king Chang-wook are in. We count down 10-1, quote the real USD figure per episode, and drop a behind-the-scenes story you've never heard. And at #6, you'll find out which actors' dogs landed a 6-figure CF of their own. Rules are simple. Only their 2025 drama fee, side movies, and royalties. Different video. USD numbers are rounded from public and insider estimates. If your bias is missing, roast us in the comments. Best clapback gets pinned. Byeon Woo-seok, approximately $45,000 per episode. Picture this. 2016, a rookie model named Byeon Woo-seok walks into his very first drama audition carrying nothing but a portfolio and an old Nikon film camera. He lands a tiny supporting part, then spends the next 4 years watching co-stars snag the kiss scenes while he perfects tragic second lead face in the background. Fast forward to 2024. Lovely runner drops, and suddenly the man everyone pitied on screen is the one wrecking your heart. Ratings spike, TikTok edits hit 200 million views, and the phrase time slip boyfriend becomes a certified hashtag.
아니 이게 왜?
순수 산소 같은 남자?
변태새!
이것이 뭐야?
Then it gets wild. Tickets for his first Asia fan meeting tour, 37 seconds. Gone. Servers crash, scalpers cry, and Woo-seok posts a handwritten apology with extra dates the same night. On set, he keeps that old Nikon, snapping candid Polaroids of crew and co-stars. He gives them away, until fans start flipping the photos online for hundreds of dollars each. New rule, 1 Polaroid per person, autograph required. And the future? Industry insiders just leaked that Woo-seok locked in a lead role as a rebellious chaebol heir set in 1997. Think frosted tips, pager drama, and way too much velvet. But he almost turned it down for a reason nobody saw coming. Stick around until slot #7 to find out why and who talked him back into the spotlight. #9, Kang, approximately $50,000 per episode. Log into Netflix on any random weekend, and there he is, Kang, the man the algorithm practically worships. First it was Love Alarm, hearts fluttered. Then, nevertheless, TikTok went feral. Sweet Home, global top 10 in 42 countries, and a crash course in monster mayhem. Fans claim his patented slow blink stare is so lethal, they've nicknamed it the pause button killer. One look, you freeze, rewind, and lose an hour of your life rewatching the same scene.
야, 이게 너야?
아니요.
깡패하신가? 너 봤어?
아니
필래?
아니요.
지금 뭐 하자는 거야?
그러게 뭐 할까?
His per episode rate just jumped to roughly $50,000, but here's the twist. For Halloween 2025, Sweet Home 3 is dropping. And insiders say the practical effects team demanded fewer CGI monsters because Nothing on a green screen is scarier than Song Kang covered in real blood. Oh, he's also learning Krav Maga between takes, because in his words, the stunt crew deserves believable bruises. Stay tuned. At spot number 6, we'll reveal which A-list actress begged to cameo in Sweet Home 3 after seeing rough cuts of one rooftop fight. 8. Jo In-sung, approximately $80,000 per episode. Some actors chase every role. Jo In-sung makes the roles chase him, and he only answers once every 3 or 4 years. Think about it. It's okay. That's love. Rewrote the romance rulebook. The Great Battle turned him into a war movie icon.
내가 만만하니? 와 어디서 감히 걔 방구 날라리 같은 게 정말 씨. 어쭈 또? 왜?
And Disney Plus's Moving had executives calling him the quiet ratings apocalypse. When he's not redefining K-drama history, he's literally up in the clouds. Licensed pilot, single-engine Cessna, weekend hops over the Yellow Sea just to clear his head. Producers courting him for 2026 found that out the hard way. Joe read their script, loved it, but said, "I'll only sign if the set is close enough to land my plane." The studio's solution? Build a temporary runway outside the filming compound. Contract signed the next morning, pen still smelling like jet fuel. At roughly $80,000 an episode, he's proof that scarcity breeds legend. And rumor has it his new role is a silent assassin whose only dialogue is Morse code. They've hired an Olympic fencer to train him for that part. But wait till number 5 when we reveal the unexpected co-star who demanded sword lessons just to keep up. Our 7, Chang-wook, approximately $85,000 per episode. Picture this. Midnight rooftops, Seoul city lights, and Chang-wook sprinting full tilt with a GoPro strapped to his chest because the director said, "We'll add the stunt double later," and G answered, "What stunt double?" For Healer, he earned legitimate Hapkido and Taekwondo black belts, leaving the fight choreographer unemployed halfway through filming.
구급차 불러! 정우야! 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 구급차 불러라고 119! 정우야! 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 정우야!
내부 고발자를 암살하기 위해 생방송 도중 난입했다가 사망한 고용된 암살자로 밝혀졌습니다.
예.
Cut to Sundays. Same guy shows up incognito outside a Hongdae cafe, pops open a guitar case, and starts belting Ed Sheeran covers. Fans swarm. He leaves the cash for the barista's tip jar, disappears before the last chord fades. Netflix took notes. They've greenlit a 3-city spy saga that hops from Seoul rooftops to Istanbul bazaars to Lisbon alleyways. G's only contract demand? I do every motorcycle drift myself, or I walk. Insurance premiums tripled. Netflix shrugged. Signed the check anyway. Hold that throttle. At number 4, we'll spill which luxury bike brand just built him a custom stealth model. Matte black, logo hidden under a non-disclosure sticker. 6. Park Seo-joon, approximately $100,000 per episode. Whether he's the buzz-cut underdog of Itaewon Class or the perfectly pressed CEO who makes one eyebrow raise look illegal, Park Seo-joon is the definition of the global it boy.
이번에 이 일은 적성에 맞지. 별 이유 없어. 그냥 조금만 더 쓰린 밤이 내 삶이 달달했으면 했어.
Hollywood noticed. He stepped onto the Marvel red carpet for the Marvels, and the flashbulbs nearly short-circuited. Fun fact. The studio's PR team issued sunglasses to photographers because his forehead glare kept bouncing lights back into the lenses. Now he's back in Korea headlining Victory Playlist, playing a caffeine-fueled barista who moonlights as a rock band frontman. Yes, he's recording the OST himself. Rumor says the title track hit number 1 on Melon before anyone heard a full chorus. Pre-orders powered purely by that teaser smirk. Fee per episode? Roughly $100,000. Plus a cut of the digital soundtrack sales because, in his words, if I'm singing it, I'm charting it. And here's your cliffhanger. The showrunner slipped that the final concert scene required 7 takes because every time Seo-joon flipped his mic, half the extras forgot their choreography and just stared. Stay glued. When we hit number 3, we'll reveal which real-life Grammy winner just DM'd Park for a cross-continental duet, self-recording the OST. Oh, and his dogs, Choco and Soon just landed a pet food see if... Yes, the pups earn college tuition money. But if you think 100K is big, number 5's episode fee once bankrupted a smaller cable channel. Number 5, Lee Byung-hun, approximately 110K per episode. When younger actors brag about six-figure fees, Lee Byung-hun just smiles. He was cashing those checks before half the current lineup could drive. First Korean star to slice into Hollywood, G.I. Joe, Terminator, Genesis, and smart enough to keep the residual clauses rolling. Every time cable runs a late-night ninja marathon, his bank app pings. Back home, he's even sharper. Every new drama contract bundles a profit share kicker. So reruns fund the retirement villa and the next one after that. Industry lore says he owns a speakeasy-style ramen bar in Gangnam. Castmates eat free, only if they pass a blind spice level challenge that goes from mild to regret your life choices. Fail? You pay, you sweat, you pose for a selfie under the neon sign that reads, "Legend pays heat forward." Stay hungry. At number 3, we'll see who borrowed Byung-hun's one-take philosophy and almost broke his collarbone in the process. 4, Lee Min-ho, approximately $135,000 per episode, the perpetual Hallyu King just torched his chi-ball cardigans. In Pale Moon City, he's stomping yard in prison tattoos, so realistic fans thought the teaser was leaked mugshots.
나 지금 다시 가야 해.
간다고?
맞다. 이 말도 아직 안 했더라고. 사랑해.
One mirror selfie, shirt half buttoned, hair accidentally perfect, earned 2 million likes in 60 minutes. The algorithm worships him. We merely stand by for notifications. Fun side hustle. His dogs Choco and Soon, now model for an organic pet snack brand. Rumor has it the dog's appearance fee equals a rookie idol's monthly salary. Wax museums can't keep up. His newest figure in Madame Tussauds Bangkok needed crowd control ropes on day 1. But don't crown him yet, because number 2 on this list walked out of a hospital bed and into a paycheck even Min-ho's agents called jaw-dropping. 3, Hyun Bin, approximately $150,000 per episode Captain Ree never landed. He recharted at higher altitude. For upcoming espionage beast Phantom Shadow, he demanded a one-take hallway fight, so long the Steadicam operator hit 10,000 daily steps in one scene. 21 rehearsals, 1 bruised rib, 0 stunt doubles.
내가 침대 쓰갔어.
나 허리 베기는데.
배기 든건 말.
왜 저래?
Meanwhile, the Binjin Power Aura with Sun Ye-jin turns luxury ads into economic stimulus plans. One billboard in Manila pushed a Swiss watch line from launch to sold out before sunrise. Yet, in classic Hyunbin fashion, charity receipts keep leaking. 6-figure gifts to military family foundations, always anonymous until someone's aunt in accounting spills the tea. Our number 1 earns more, but number 2 wins hearts by giving his pay straight back to the ward that saved his life. 2, Kim Woo-bin, approximately $155,000 per episode. There's a silence that follows a cancer diagnosis. And for Kim Woo-bin, it lasted 3 years. Then the set lights switched back on, and producers discovered the audience had only grown hungrier. Dystopian blockbuster Red Signal offered him $155,000 an episode, and that was before advertisers pre-bought every commercial slot on name power alone. First thing he did? Signed the contract, filmed the premiere, and wired the entire first episode paycheck to the oncology unit that cleared him. Hospital spokespeople cried harder than the fandom. Offset, he trains in the desert with real rescue teams so his post-apocalyptic sprint looks authentic. And yes, he turned the behind-the-scenes footage into a charity PSA for childhood cancer. Deep breath. Only one man still tops the pay scale. A perfectionist who once rehearsed a single tear 48 times and bills extra for every droplet. Scroll to number 1 if you dare. Number 1, Kim Soo-hyun, approximately $170,000 per episode plus performance bonus. Every countdown ends with a king, and in 2025, that crown still sits on Kim Soo-hyun, the man whose very name adds 2 ratings points before the cameras even roll. Remember My Love from the Star? Chinese streaming servers crashed twice after episode 15.
여기서 이상한 짓 할 생각으로 나 쫓아온 거면 너 잘못 짚은 나 이런 일 한두 번 겪는 여자 아니고 변태 새끼 야! 너 지금 무식하냐? 야 너 지금 어딜 가? 쉬나 했더니 옆집 가시는구나 뒤에도 여전히 내가 도자기 강아지 남으면
Cosmetic brands needed police escorts because the lipstick he wore sold out worldwide by morning. Fast forward to 2024, Queen of Tears. One sob scene, 48 takes, because the tear had to fall exactly on the word goodbye. Viewers felt it.
그럴 거야?
무슨 소리 하는 거야 지금? 밥이나 먹어.
대답하라고. 한 번만 더 말 돌리면 죽는다. 나보다 먼저 죽고 싶어?
진짜 걱정도 팔자다. 너 말고 어떤 여자가 날 만나겠냐? 벌써 전국적으로 난 그런 여자도 몰라보고 이혼한 한심한 놈으로 다 찍혔다. 근데 어떤 여자가
어떤 여자가 당신을 안 만나고 싶겠어?
Advertisers felt it more. Baseline pay? About $170,000 an episode. But here's the kicker. Every contract carries a 15% clause. If nationwide ratings clear that bar, his fee jumps 30% on the spot. Production accountants call it the Seo-joon surcharge. Economists might call it inflation. Off camera, he's a ghost. No scandals, no late-night club leaks. Yet hospital ledgers keep showing stealth six-figure donations to pediatric wards, initials quietly blacked out. Staff see the handwriting and just nod. He was here. Brands don't book him, they prepay him. Fandoms don't wait for trailers. They schedule rewatches of his entire catalog the second casting rumors drop. Kim Soo-hyun isn't merely our #1 earner, he's a luxury label in human form. Limited edition, perennially sold out, and somehow getting pricier every year. Word is he's in hush-hush talks with an Oscar-winning director for a political thriller set in 2 timelines. If that lands, today's record paychecks might look like pocket change. Stay tuned. So tell us, did your bias make bank or get robbed? Drop your hottest take below. Best one gets pinned and shouted out next week. We drop new deep dives every Friday. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, and keep your K-drama obsession funded. Until then, stream your faves, stay curious, and never skip the outro ads. Somebody's got to cover these 1,000,001 wages. Hey, hey.